plank with opposite arm leg extension. It's an excellent way to work on strengthening your core and working on your core and hip stability. You can do it in either the forearm plank or the upper plank. So, first the forearm plank, just get in forearm position and extend your opposite arm and leg. Go back to plank and then repeat on the other side. Now if that's difficult for you, you can work your way up by starting with an arm extension and then a leg extension. For example, get into your forearm plank position and then just alternate arm extensions. Keeping your hips stable, that's what you're teaching yourself to do. Use your core to keep your hips stable. And then once you're comfortable with arm reaches, do a leg lift and alternate with that. Keeping your hips from shifting. And then once you're comfortable with that, go ahead and practice your opposite arm leg extension. Now it can also be done in the upper plank mode. It's a lot more challenging because you don't have the advantage of balancing on your forearm. You're having to actually hold yourself up with one hand and one foot. So you'll be a little more shaky. So again, I would suggest starting off by doing the upper plank and then practicing alternate arm extensions and then alternate leg lifts. So you'll get in that upper plank, and again just practice doing your arm reach, keeping your hips stable, and then leg lifts. So practice those for a few days, a few weeks, whatever, and then when you're comfortable with that, go into that opposite arm leg reach. And you see it's a little more challenging to hold, but it helps create more hip stability. Try to hold for a count of 2 and then switch. So again, work your way up. Begin with the forearm plank with the alternate arm extension. Then go ahead and introduce those leg lifts, and then try the opposite arm leg extension, and then do the same thing in the upper plank until you work your way up until you're in the upper plank position with the opposite arm leg extension. And again, it's an excellent way to work on hip stability and strengthening.